I was supposed to be the hopeless romantic heroine of a romance novel. I could twist anything, black or white, into something romantic. Then, on my very first day inside a horror game, the boss ordered every player to choose how they wanted to die. Everyone was terrified, but I blurted out, "I choose burning cheeks, a racing heart, until death." The boss froze on the spot, as if he couldn't believe those words came out of my mouth. Even the black mist around him stopped moving. "What the hell is this place? Everyone, calm down. I don't want to die. I want to go home. Who's playing tricks here? Get the hell out here." Damn it, pranks are getting way too intense these days. You think a few special effects can make me fall for your tricks? Bro, don't be impulsive. Let's see what's going on first. Get lost. I'm warning you. If you don't let me out right now, I swear. Ah! What is happening? Help me. Help me. Ah! Welcome to the SSS-rank dungeon. Wish. Please choose your method of death. Though I can't see his face, those proportions, that voice. He's definitely top tier. Humph. But he's making us choose how to die. If we don't choose, since you have no wishes, I shall harvest you at random. Oh. Wait. I've thought of one. Ah. I choose to die with no illness or disaster, and to die peacefully of old age. As you wish. Phew. Ha ha ha. I'll have the same as him. No illness, just peaceful old age. I choose old age too. Same here, old age. Me too. As you wish. Phew, glad I reacted quickly. Now the boss can't touch us. Could this be the easiest SSS dungeon ever? Just saying old age and you pass? Is an SSS rank dungeon really this simple? Ah, only you are left. What kind of death do you want? Haha, poor little me. I'm really doomed this time. Before being dragged into this horror game, I was the lead of a romance novel. Every day I woke up, I was basically useless, only staring at handsome guys all day, expecting me to find a way to escape? Impossible. Since I'm destined to die in this dungeon, I might as well fulfill my greatest wish before I go. I choose burning cheeks and a racing heart until death. Oh right, it has to be you. Why is there no reaction? Ah? Come to think of it, you didn't wish with us. You just hid in the corner by yourself. Little girl, what method of death did you choose? Asking other players about their wishes is forbidden. Why does he sound a bit nervous? Wish redacted. She's clearly been targeted by the boss. Looks like she won't survive the night. It's better if the dead weight is gone early, so she won't drag us down later. We need to gather and discuss a strategy. Don't bother joining in. Over there is where you belong. You won't survive the night anyway. Ha ha ha. Sleep anywhere. It's all the same to me. Wait. I'm not staying in the maid's room. You must have your own room in this villa, right? How about we share a bed? The romance novel heroine's instinct tells me the boss is 1,000 times better looking than they are. Isn't this dungeon called Wish? Didn't it say it fulfills all players' wishes? Why the double standard just for me? I'll report you to the center. Fine, just follow me. Ha ha ha. I'm so tired. Give me a leg massage. By the way, what's your name? Calling you boss all the time isn't right. None of your business. You are a player. Just focus on how to clear the game. Baby. Hubby. Jiang Xingyu. Well, enough, you should sleep. Ah! Ah! How is this possible? Old Li was only in his 40s. This corpse looks 70 or 80. The age doesn't match at all. Do you remember the wish we made yesterday? No illness or disaster, die peacefully of old age. His current state perfectly matches that wish. We underestimated this SSS dungeon too much. We thought a little cleverness would get us through safely. Then what do? Among us, except for not knowing what that naive airhead wished for, everyone else made the same wish as Old Li. Could it be that none of us can escape death? Not necessarily. Remember what the system said. Every time a side quest is completed within 3 days, you can make a new wish. As long as we make the right wish, we can survive until the end. We still have a chance. My name is Chun. You can call me Sister Chun. Before entering this horror game, I was an executive at a foreign company. I believe I have enough judgment and experience. If you all trust me, I'll lead you to victory in this round. Tip: there are many delicacies at the banquet. Each player must choose one dish to offer to the boss. Whoever chooses his favorite food will gain his favor and get a chance to wish again. Whoever offers the food the boss hates most. The chance is here. Here it is. So, under Sister Chen's arrangement, everyone searched the villa for clues about the boss's favorite food, while I went alone into the library deep inside the villa. Fifth birthday. Why did the little boy's parents disappear? Replaced by servants dressed in luxury brands. From age 5 to 18, in every single birthday photo, the cake remained untouched, and in the little boy's eyes, there was only coldness and disgust. I found tonight's menu in the kitchen. 6 dishes in total: baked snails, Caesar salad, roasted lamb chops, pan-seared cod, creamy stew, and fruitcake. Exactly one for each of the 6 of us. Do you guys have any leads? I found a notebook in the maid's room. Lin Mian complained, saying, the young master usually loved vegetables, rarely ate meat. His nutrition was unbalanced. This young master must be the boss. I saw a lot of milk and dairy in the fridge. The boss probably loves milky things.
Milk plus végétable.
That's just creamy vegetable stew. Great, we can pass this level smoothly. I found the food the boss likes, but the problem is, who should be the one to offer this dish? Dishes cannot be repeated. The only person who can gain favor is, actually, I've already guessed what the correct wish is. If all goes well, I can get everyone out of this dungeon safely. If you all trust me, I'll be the one to offer this creamy stew. So you figured out the boss's favorite dish. What about the dish he hates? Choosing wrong means death. I found a photo album in the library. It was full of photos of a little boy from age 1 to his 20s celebrating birthdays. In every photo, the cake remained untouched. The boss's hated food should be fruitcake. Everyone must offer a dish. Who should offer this cake destined for death? Let's draw lots, it's fair. Congratulations on offering the boss's favorite food. You have gained the boss's favor. Wish opportunity granted. Now, please choose your method of death. I choose to die outside the elements of this dungeon. All the boss's weirdness, calamities, and accidents within the dungeon cannot harm me. Even if I break the rules of the dungeon, I will remain unscathed. As you wish. You said you could get us all out. If you don't look out for yourself, heaven and earth will destroy you, especially in a horror game like this. Trusting others so easily, you're just stupid. Who else is to blame? No merit, no fault. No merit, no fault. Humph. No merit, no fault. Sister Chun is right. If you don't look out for yourself, heaven and earth will destroy you. Why the hell should I just follow the draw and go to my death obediently? You're a waste who couldn't even protect the dish. Who else is to blame? Player Yushi, it's your turn to offer a delicacy to the boss. Looks like I'm really screwed. Whatever.
I'm dying anyway.
Dying in luxury, I'll be a romantic ghost. Humph. Whether this boss is salty or bland, I'm gonna have a good taste today. Do you want to eat the cream cherry first? Or shall I help you? Ah. Hee. There's still cream left. You have absolutely no shame. Hey, this wasn't your first kiss, was it? MMH. You're not allowed to be with him. Random hunt mode is about to begin. Ah. Ah. Damn it. He's hiding from me. Hey. Didn't Sister Chun wish that she wouldn't die from any dungeon elements? Why did the boss still kill her? Could it be a bug? System, you must give us a reasonable explanation. Player Chun Shan died from another player's sneak attack, not from rules or other dungeon elements. Cause of death is valid. Game continues. Sister Chun was so arrogant yesterday, openly backstabbing everyone. It's no surprise someone disliked her and took her out in secret. It's just that, who would have thought that someone who looks like a college student could actually be capable of brutally cutting off a companion's head? There really are crouching tigers and hidden dragons in this game. I felt something was off about you long ago. On the first day, everyone's funeral photo had a cause of death, but yours was blacked out. On the second day, the person who offered the cake was supposed to die, yet you survived. And when you approached the boss, we all happened to be away. No one knows what you actually said. All we know is that after the conversation ended, that buzzcut guy who pushed you died. I've heard that in some dungeons, NPCs disguise themselves as ordinary people to blend in with players and lead them to a total party wipe. Now I strongly suspect that you are that NPC. Honestly, this is tricky. Hearing his analysis, I also feel the possibility of me being an NPC is pretty high. LOL. I literally have no point to refute. From now on, answer whatever I ask. First question, what role exactly are you playing in this dungeon? And what is your relationship with the boss? Those are clearly two questions. Ah, don't shoot. I'll talk. Actually, I'm his wife. If you don't believe me, think about it. Everyone who has died so far, hasn't it all been related to me? For the first time in my life, my brain is spinning this fast. Lies were just pouring out of my mouth. Yesterday, the buzzcut guy pushed me. Sister Chun deceived and betrayed me. Boldly led the group to ostracize me, saying I'd be the first to die. Sigh. Actually, my husband doesn't have any bad intentions. He just loves me too much. His possessiveness is too strong, and he's way too protective. The moment he sees me being bullied, he wants to kill. You'd better put that gun away before he arrives. Hurry up and hide the gun. Otherwise, once he gets here, I can't guarantee what will happen. This is hilarious. Ha ha ha. Are you freaking insane, you idiot? Or do you think I'm stupid enough to be fooled by such nonsense? Alright, I'm really out of options here. After all, I'm just a fragile, pitiful, and helpless romance novel heroine. There's no such thing as a life or death moment, where I suddenly power up and take the other person down. If you don't believe me, go ask him yourself later. Let me think. Just ask him if I kissed him yesterday. Okay? Side quest. The boss's truth has been released. Each player can ask the boss any 3 questions. The boss will only tell the truth and will not lie. Questions regarding the game's ending are forbidden. Asking questions about the boss's past life may provide clues to unlocking the correct wish, but there is also a chance of angering the boss and being erased on the spot. All players, please question with caution. I want to ask. When I kissed you last night, what did your lips taste like? Sweet. Cherry flavored. Second question. How old are you? You only have 3 chances to ask. Are you sure you want to waste one on such a trivial question? Trivial? How could there be anything more important than this? I'm sure. No, this answer isn't precise enough. Wait, what are you asking? Is there a problem? Nice. Alright, I have nothing more to ask for now. I need to think carefully about the last question. Let them go first. Was this villa once your home? And the place where you died? Second question. While you were alive in this villa, did you suffer some kind of physical or mental torture? Yes. Did you die from domestic violence by your relatives? First question. Was the torture you suffered inflicted by people who weren't your relatives, like the butler or the maids in the villa? Yes. Why did they torture you, and even go as far as to kill you? Was it for money? To be precise, they didn't actually kill me, nor did they torture me of their own volition, and it wasn't just for money. They had other motives. Do you hate those people? Your ability to grant wishes, did you have it while you were alive, or did you gain it after becoming an anomaly? The last day of his life. One-year-old Jiang Xingyu was held in his mother's arms. His father was beside him, making him laugh. In the background, the servants were doing their duties. 5th birthday. His parents disappeared. The servants put on designer suits. The boy was called unfilial. 10 years old. The boy grew into a youth. By 15, his eyes grew more and more hollow. Until he was 20. The cake always remained untouched. Judging from the questions just now, the servants conspired to kill the masters and kept the young master under house arrest. But why keep a child on purpose? Wouldn't it be better to pull them out by the roots? Unless he had value in being kept alive. The final mission wish has been released. All players may make one final wish to the boss. Only the one who makes the correct wish will survive. All other players will be erased. Hint: The final wish is no longer limited to choosing the cause of death. Players can choose to fulfill any desire. Since the correct wish is related to the boss's past, then this wish cannot be for myself. I must please him and satisfy him as much as possible. I wish for you to kill all your enemies and get your revenge. Incorrect wish. Erased on the spot. I wish for your wish-granting power to vanish, so you'll no longer be bound and can live for yourself. Incorrect wish. Erased on the spot. What is your wish? From the moment I found that photo album in the library, from a babbling infant to a pale, gloomy youth, Jiang Xingyu was just as I imagined, with a face as exquisite as a doll's. But starting from his 5th birthday, the boy stopped smiling. If Jiang Xingyu's ability to grant wishes wasn't something he gained after becoming an anomaly, but something he had from birth, from the moment he was born, he was a gifted child, then his power would be like a curse, haunting him both in life and death, forcing him to pick up the butcher's knife again and again, forcing him to become the executioner over and over. I wish that everyone who died directly or indirectly because of your wishes be brought back to life, whether it's the players who died in agony, Jiang Xingyu's parents, or Jiang Xingyu himself. All of them shall be resurrected. Young master, I really want to see your parents right now. Can you bring them here as quickly as possible? Okay. The servants discovered Jiang Xingyu's power, used him to kill his parents, then kept him under house arrest. Using sweet words and meticulous care, they coaxed him into granting wish after wish, until he grew up and realized the truth that he had indirectly killed his own parents. In despair, he killed everyone in the villa, including himself. The only downside is that the villains who killed his parents will also be resurrected, but with his parents by his side and a vast family fortune, this time he should have a better way to get his revenge. This is the best ending I can imagine. Congratulations, player Yushi. Your wish is correct. Successfully cleared the SSS grade dungeon wish. Rewards have been distributed. Please check your inventory. Exiting the dungeon. The game is over. I'm leaving now. Is there anything you want to say to me? Do you know? Although I can grant the wishes of others, I am the only one who cannot fulfill my own, and I have never prayed to any god. I've always felt that so-called wishes are essentially nothing more than curses. But just this once, I hope heaven can grant my wish. I hope that in that world, we can meet again. As the female lead of a romance novel, I've always believed in living for the moment, but since leaving that dungeon, when I walk down the street, I subconsciously keep an eye out for every figure with broad shoulders and narrow hips. I always avoid fruit flavors when buying cake. And whenever I eat a cherry, I think of that man whose dark mist exploded after I kissed him, that flustered, furious man. Welcome. Feel free to look around. Hello. Do you have a book called Time in Old Photo Albums? Hey handsome. Do we know each other? Why do I feel like you look exactly like an old acquaintance of mine? Yushi. It's me. Jiang Xingyu. I thought we'd never see each other again. After all, you were a grand dungeon boss. Why would you come to a tiny bookstore like mine? I went back to the villa. I found that photo album. I wanted to find a similar book. I searched many places. Finally, I saw the name of your bookstore, so I came to give it a try. In his past life, he was manipulated by the servants. That indirectly caused his parents' deaths. He was kept under house arrest for years. In the end, despair drove him into destruction. Though he escaped the dungeon's curse after his return, he remains trapped in the shadow of the past. By the way, since you've possessed the body, do you still have that wish-granting ability? No, it's gone. That's for the best. Indeed, you're no longer bound by that power, no longer forced to watch others suffer for their wishes. It's actually better for you this way. But do you remember the wish I made in the villa? Can I verify it for myself now? Stop messing around. This is a wish I've had. Ever since I was in the dungeon, you promised me that you would grant all my wishes. No taking it back now. I'm off. I'll come see you next time. He actually kept it, carrying it in his pocket all this time. Ah. I knew he wouldn't just vanish like that.